In the second quarter, when the Pelicans went on that opening run, I guess what changed from how you guys were close in the first quarter to them going on that run in the second, you think?
Just a lot of ball turnovers. We started turning the ball over, and they started going down, getting and ones, getting easy buckets, wide open threes. So I'd probably say the turnovers. Turnovers in the second quarter.
And then you guys obviously tightened up in the second half. So I guess for you guys, even though it wasn't the way you wanted to go, can you take something from that to kind of go on this road trip that you guys were able to kind of make some adjustments and keep this team to 40 points in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, we can try, but we just have to keep executing and just keep trying to, put it all together to stack these wins. But, I mean, we can definitely look at stuff we did in the second half and show that it's the team we need to be for these last 13 games, I think they said. So we can definitely look at it. I mean, yeah, we can just look at it for sure.
Cam, how exhausting is it to sit up there at that podium game after game and kind of saying the same things like over and over and over again?
Yeah, it's really exhausting, but at the same time, we have to do it, so we don't say the same stuff over and over. We just have to go out there and do what we say up here. Even down to me, everybody, we have to do what we say up here, the effort, energy, whatever all that is. We just have to do it so we don't get up here and, it sounds like a broken record every time we say the same stuff. So we just have to, like I said before, we just got to do it. Like, we can say it all we want. We just have to keep doing it and just apply it. And so, yeah, that's it.
Kind of a more general question, but with some of the finishes you've had at the rim against big defenders in the last few games, Spurs, Pelicans, I'm just curious if the work on your body has at all contributed to that, because Day'Ron's also in his third year, and he's talked about how at this point in his career, at his age, that's really helped him become more of a force on the inside, and it feels like we're seeing that from you in a little different way.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely putting on more muscle, getting stronger. His offseason has helped me, especially with, the way teams are guarding me. I'm getting the best defender more likely every night. They're playing physical. All the guards are playing physical on me, and I got to, maneuver my way to get open at top, move off screens and stuff. So, it's exhausting for sure, but definitely getting stronger and just growing into myself, it really has helped. I think people forget I'm only 22 still. I'm still, my first year actually playing, actually figuring out how the NBA game actually works. Obviously, I was here 2 years before, but it was sporadic. I'm just playing on the fly. But this year, I have, a lot of learning curves, a lot of just seeing different stuff, how to attack the defense, just so I feel like I got better in that aspect. So really just experience this year, going through the lows and obviously the highs. But, to answer your question, I think me putting on more muscle has definitely helped with the finishing aspect, but obviously being able to take, take the physical contact from the guards when they try to press up on me, when I try to get open, come off screens and stuff. So, yeah.
On a different note, Cam, what has Dennis Schroeder meant for you guys in terms of just being a vocal presence in the room? I know Nick said that he was one of the main guys talking in the players-only meeting, but just what has he meant for you guys in such a short time, just with his presence and being a vocal leader?
Yeah, he's been good. Just being one of the older guys on the team. He's been on, winning teams, Lakers last year, so he knows like what we need to do to at least make a last surge to get into the play-in. So, just him being one of our older guys and being one of our, vocal leaders helps. We're all young, but, he's one of the older guys, probably one of our vets on the team. So I feel like him just being that presence for us really helps. So, we listen to him and, he's the PG, so he's got to lead us. So that's what to it.
Has it been pretty easy, I guess, for him just coming in and assuming that kind of like authority just because he is new, but it seems like he's commanded that presence from the jump?
Yeah, he's the point guard, point guards lead. So that's part of it, point guards lead. So as long as he's leading us the right way and getting us in on sets, talking, keeping everybody engaged and stuff, that's all we can ask for from a point guard, that just came like this late in the year, mid-season or a little bit past that. So just try to make the transition as smooth as possible for him. Obviously getting traded to a new team, different stuff. He's still learning. Even sometimes he's out there asking, what's this? And we got to tell him, we got to help him too. So really just helping each other and just leading each other. So, yeah.
you touched on it in your answer before, but this is your first season, obviously, with a rotation role, and people will talk about you as a third-year player, but this is the first year that you're really getting those game reps on a nightly basis. Do you view this almost as like a rookie season in that regard?
Yeah, 100%. They say year three, but it's really actually, like you said, my rookie season actually, being on the scouting report, like being a key player on the scouting report instead of, my first 2 years, I was probably popping up sporadically, surprising teams off guard with my scoring outbursts. But this year, I see teams are more, game planning for me when the game starts, got the best defender, blitzing my screens more. So I can see definitely more of the, game planning towards, to stop me in a way, get the ball in my hands a little bit. But that's why from the game we played Atlanta early on, they blitzed me a lot, and I was a little caught off guard, honestly, because that was my first game back or second game back. So I was one of my worst games. But you look at it and then you see how to beat the blitz. So really just stuff like that, honestly, because my first 2 years I never got blitzed. I was playing with KD, Kyrie, and there's no reason to get blitzed. But this year I was getting blitzed a lot. So just reading the defense, reading the film, and just seeing how to attack different ways so I can be more efficient and obviously get guys more shots, because I feel like even the playmaking aspect for me has went up, just getting guys open shots, whether they make or miss, is making the right play to get those guys open shots. So I feel like this has definitely, been a big year for me as far as growing in that aspect. So yeah, for sure.